Hey everyone, Honesty from Homeketeers. Today is day 2 of our 14 days of learning Photoshop. Okay, today we're going to actually do one of the 2 methods to add a watermark to an image. I will say that for me, I actually use a Photoshop action. So when I want to edit my photo, I just push a key on my keyboard and boom, my watermark shows up. But today we're not going to work with Photoshop actions. We're going to do that in a couple of days. So I have 2 other watermarks that I'd like to show you. This is my personal watermark for when I do personal photographs. And this is my daughter's best friend. This is her watermark for her photography work as well. Now, let's just, I'm going to head over to mine first. Creating a watermark is nothing more than playing with fonts and if you want to add images. When I was working on Jordan's watermark, I gave her 5 options to choose from. And I want to show you these real quickly before we move on. So if you see here, I'll turn that off. There are 5 different watermarks, and she chose her favorite, which happens to be this middle one right here. Now, what I did was give her 3 options using different font styles matched together. You decide how you want yours to be. If you want it to go all in a horizontal line, do you want some vertical motion to it? Or if you want to add a graphic in, and do you want to make it a large one or something simple like mine with just a little dandelion? So again, this is where what the class we did yesterday where you're playing with fonts, that's all this is. Different fonts. And what I recommend is you type out what you want and then highlight the text right here, highlight the fonts up here, and just go through and try the different fonts until you find what you like and what looks good to you. You will be surprised that things that you didn't think look good do look good. So play with it, play with the different font pairings. I will share my, so this is one of the ones I like. I like Matilda. I will share my Pinterest board that has font pairings together to help you get an idea of how to pair a script font with a block font. So as far as images go, again, I'm going to turn off those. I'm going to close that. All right, so we've got this one and this one. So all of this image is going in and using our brushes and finding some brushes. Again, these are all free brushes that you can find at Brush Easy, that link that we talked about yesterday. And I'm just going to select this one. I see the size of it. Let's check my color. Okay. You know, simply finding something that you like and then adding what you want in there. So I'm going to move off of this. Creating a watermark. If you need some help, let me know. I'd be more than happy to look at it or help you with your font pairings. But looking at just something like this where we've used the 2 fonts together with her name, or for me where it's just my name, or when I do it for the temporary tourist website, I use the URL. Just something to make sure that my name is on this. If anybody wants to use the image, I'm still getting credit for my original photo. So I decide, okay, I like this photo. I've got it all ready, and now I want to use it. I'm going to select my selection tool. And I'm just going to make a selection. Another way to do this is to hit Control A, and you've selected the entire canvas. Now, if I try to hit Control C at this point, I'm only going to get the layer that I'm on. So say I'm on the dandelion layer. So if I hit Control C and just copy now, all I'm getting is a dandelion. I want to make sure everyone sees that. That's it. That's what I got, a dandelion. And that's not what we're going for here. We want to get the entire thing. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I've got Control A, and I always do it up here, copy merged, or you can do Shift Control C. But this means that everything that is visible was just copied. So now I'm going to pop on over to my image, hit Control V, and using my move tool, I'm just going to pop that baby right there in the corner, and I have my watermark on there. Something I want to make sure everybody noticed. I'm going to try it on Jordan's. If I do Control A, edit, copy merged here, if you notice, I've got this black background. So when I go to paste it, I'm going to get a black background because I copied that. And that's not what we're looking for. So you want to make sure that you turn off that back area. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and hit copy merged. I'm going to pop on over here, and I'm going to go, whoa, that's really big. So I'm going to do Control T, and I'm going to hold my Shift key down so that way it remains proportionate. And I'm going to go, okay, that looks good. That's a good size. I'm going to hit my check mark. I'll turn off my other one. I'm going to move it down here. Now, I'm looking at it and I'm going, well, the watermark's on there. It's not intrusive. It's white, so you can see it a little. So do I want to have it in that corner? And if so, do I want to make it more noticeable? And that's simply going in and I can add a color overlay to it. And let's just make this one black. And done. And there you go. And then just go in and file save as. I hope that helps. We are going to show you in the next couple of days how to do this with just pushing a button on your keypad and having it done when we work on Photoshop Actions. If you would like to have the Photoshop Actions class happen next, let me know. Otherwise, tomorrow we're going to be working on editing photos. And we're going to start the whole process of how to take a photo and clean it up, remove blemishes, brighten eyes, whiten teeth, things of that nature. Then the next day we're going to be working on filters, and the next day we're going to be working on Photoshop Actions. So if you'd like me to throw the Photoshop Actions first, let me know. Otherwise, we'll get to it in a couple of days. That's it. If you have any questions, just holler.